Alright guys, so I'm sorry to inform you, but this is what we've all been worried about and we didn't want to happen, but it looks like it's happening.
Ah! Ah!
Hey, back
Ah! Ah!
You're gonna pay for this?
The Jack Doherty clones are starting to take over, and it's not looking too good. Alright, hello guys, welcome back to another video. So I wanted to come on here today to talk about I guess what you could call a quote-unquote prankster. A YouTube prankster. Now, we're not just talking about like any average and regular YouTube prankster today. We're going to be talking about who I would like to say is YouTube's worst kid prankster. Now, the reason why I say that is because this guy is actually pretty bad when it comes down to doing pranks in public. Now, I'm not saying he's bad at doing them or getting attention to his channel, but he's really bad at not being a nuisance to the general public. You guys are about to see in just a second how bad this guy is. But before that, recently I did a community tab post on what you guys wanted to see next in terms of the video not being like a news topic commentary video like they have been as of recently. And the number one pick was actually DJ Cook, and I am currently in the process of making that video, but that video will not be coming out tonight because I simply just didn't have enough time for it, and I wanted to make sure I went really detailed into everything that I had to say for that video. So if you guys are looking out for that video on DJ Cook, or actually his second channel, be sure to stay tuned. Now, the creator that we're having the misfortune of talking about today actually happens to go by the name of Mawb, or Mab. However you say his name, I don't really care. This guy, and I don't even know if I can call him guy at this point because he literally, like, I don't know, he's like 13 years old or something, or maybe even younger. That's how young this guy truly is. And I just said again, guy. Well, anyways, Mawb, like any other YouTube prankster who goes out and does IRL pranks, being a nuisance to the general public, does just exactly that. And what I find absolutely crazy about this guy and his YouTube channel, because that's going to be the primary focus of this video, the content that he puts out on his YouTube channel, I just find it so absolutely bonkers how fast he has grown his channel to where it is today. Because he hasn't even had this channel for a year, and he's already got 176,000 subscribers. Like, I don't know, maybe the YouTube algorithm just favors his channel more than a lot of other people's channels, or maybe he did something with TikTok and that's how he's big. I don't know. But his most popular video with 1 million views that was made 6 months ago is titled Pulling the Fire Alarm Prank. Now, essentially what he does in this video is he pulls a fake fire alarm in which you can put the little box up on the wall and you can make it look like you're actually pulling the fire alarm. I don't know why anybody would do this, but once again, this guy's trying to get content, and literally everybody who's in the environment with him and anybody who reacts to whatever he's doing is now his content. That's how these pranksters work, and that's how they get views, because people love seeing just people freak out and get pissed off at other people. I mean, that's why Karens were a huge thing back in 2020, and why people love seeing Karen videos. Like, it got so bad to the point where they were faking Karen videos to get views and clout. But anyways, I guess that's enough rambling. Let's get into this video. Let's see what this guy has in store for us today.
So you are going to do something that's illegal.
I'll try to calm myself down.
And I think if we walk
My heart
together,
is beating pretty fast.
If we walk together,
alright.
if we walk together,
Alright,
let's
alright,
walk together.
All right.
Yes.
All
yes.
right,
Yes. I'm going to help you through this.
I'm gonna help you.
Ah! No!
Congratulations.
Is it?
Nothing's going on.
Do you know who this is? No.
No, they're filming some dumb shit.
Now, the main thing that I do not like about all pranksters is the fact that people are out working their jobs, right? Just trying to get things done, not trying to have to deal with anybody's bullshit. And then here, out of the blue, this kid just comes up and starts messing with her. This library employee. Like, this is always going to be the number one reason why I do not like this type of content. And it truly is sad seeing somebody be able to blow up on a social platform and make 10 times more than what this person probably makes because they go around harassing people in public, or anywhere, frankly, but mainly in public.
Hold on. I just want to tell you it's a funny prank video. What happened?
No.
It was just a funny prank.
No. That is not funny, and I am calling the police.
Why?
Tell them.
No.
Yes.
Please. No, it's my fire
No.
alarm though. I didn't know it was bad.
No.
It was just
a
a funny video.
I explained
It was-
to you.
No, I'm shaking right now. See, look, it's not even on. It's a funny prank.
No.
It's
it is
all
not a
fake.
funny prank.
It's all fake.
Who gives a flying fuck if it is fake? Like, you're causing a scene, and honestly, you could have done this anywhere else, but you decided, oh, I'm gonna do this in the library, place where it's supposed to be silent because people are reading and stuff like that. Like, why? What the fuck?
If any of you guys at the library are watching this, I'm sorry. I didn't didn't want it to go that far. It was just a funny video.
Well, I didn't want it to go that far. It's just a funny video. It was just a prank, guys. I wasn't just being a nuisance to everybody who was in the library. Always remember, guys, don't do drugs. Clout is a drug.
Hey, everyone. It's not a joke. I'm gonna do it. Don't I dare? I'm gonna do it.
Kick him out. Do me a favor and get the fuck out of here!
Saying Frank, that you? No, I'm just kidding. But am I right? Am I right? Nah, once again, I'm just kidding. No, I guess you could call this a social experiment, but I don't want to call it that at the same time. But I think that because it's like, if someone is doing this at your business and they're being annoying, they're doing this for like clout, and they got a cameraman recording you and whatnot, I think honestly the last thing you should do, being like an employee of this place, is yell and get pissed off. I mean, I understand the frustration and everything like that, but I mean, this guy's audience is just full of like people who think what this guy is doing is cool and it's funny and it's not a problem. So they're gonna light your business up and your reputation is gonna go down because of that, and you could potentially get fired because of that too, because you really shouldn't be raising your voice like that, despite the fact that what Mawb here is doing is very disrespectful and he's being a clear nuisance to everyone. Now, besides the fire alarm prank, let's go see what else he's posting. All right, so we're here at his channel. Yeah, he's got this, I guess, he's got this banner, this interesting banner. He's got the silver play buttons, the camera. Like, bro, get out of here. This guy, he must love his silver play button. Like, bro, stop flexing the silver play buttons. Whoever you are, any creator, stop it. Stop flexing the silver play buttons, okay? All right, so besides that, we're at the videos part of his channel. His most recent video, 6 hours ago, we set the house on fire. I could only imagine what that's all about. But I mean, as long as it stays at your house and as long as your house burns down and nobody else's does, okay, boom, you do that. All right, cool. And apparently that's because he bought a new house. Okay, burn the house down, get an arson charge, and yeah, we won't have to hear about you anymore. Funniest pranks of 2023, blah, blah, blah. Talking dirty to Santa. Why? Why? And I already looked at this apparently. I forget what this is all about, but why? Farting in strangers' faces, part 2. Apparently he did a part 1. Great. That sounds pretty weird. Pretty weird. And it looks pretty weird too. Using telekinesis, if I said that right, on strangers. Is this guy schizophrenic? Like, what's going on? Washing dishes. This guy is all over the place. He's doing everything. He's doing every prank in the book. Like, what the fuck? He called me a slur, guys. Licking people's oh, dude. We're going to have to go for this one next. So it looks like we have a disclaimer here that is literally one frame. And it says, do not go and lick people's groceries. I feel like that should be common sense. This video is a prank and my tongue did not touch any of the packaging. All right, Mawb, whatever you say. I don't know if I believe this one. But at the same time, I would not be surprised if you did something like that.
You're nice about it, so I don't have a problem with leaving. But just this bald idiot came up a little.
Hey,
Do that.
What?
You can't do that.
What are we doing?
What are you doing?
Your mom doesn't love you.
You know who doesn't love you? No one, because your head looks like E.T.'s nutsack.
I just love how he has these clips in the beginning of the video where he's just making fun of people for literally no reason, by the way. Like, if you do things like this, you're literally scum. I can guarantee you, if that camera was not there, I can guarantee you that he would not be doing things like this. And honestly, like that gym YouTuber who we're going to talk about sometime in the future, maybe in like a week or two, this guy is giving me low self-esteem vibes, not gonna lie. And the addiction to clout that he clearly has, and the feeling he most likely has, where he most likely thinks he's on the top of the world because of this YouTube channel, is probably why he's doing all of this. And it's honestly like mental illness. I mean, if you know anything about Jack Doherty and how he blew up, this is literally how he blew up. Going around doing these petty pranks in Walmarts and in grocery stores and stuff like that. And then he does something big when Kick comes out and he starts streaming, and then everybody starts talking about him for the piece of shit that he is. Like, we literally have the new Jack Doherty right here.
Mine or no? Grab another one. I don't want to touch the one.
You want it? No?
No, you're licking.
Yeah, guys, my little disclaimer in the beginning of the video. Yeah, that was a joke because look how close this got to his tongue right here. And I just love how he puts it inside of his mouth. Like, is this not putting this inside of his mouth? Like, this is disgusting. No matter if you pay for it or not, you shouldn't do stuff like this. Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? And you claim you didn't put other people's groceries in your mouth or get your tongue near them, but like, you literally took this item from somebody else's cart and then proceeded to do this. And technically, it's not their groceries until they pay for it. But dude, come on. want. If they were gonna buy it and it was in their cart, it was their fucking groceries. I don't care.
Yeah, this bald guy's kicking me out.
You guys can't come in here and record. We have signs that you can't.
I'm sorry.
It's a punishment, so we
I
can't.
didn't know. I understand.
No,
see,
but
you're nice about it, so I don't have a problem with leaving.
right.
But just this bald idiot came up a little.
You can't do that.
What?
You can't do that. You can't do that.
What?
Go.
We're go what?
I don't just
Ma'am,
need to get off.
we're trying to, but you keep harassing me.
Again, literal scum. Like, what more do I have to say about this? And apparently they're harassing him for them not wanting him inside their store because he's doing things that he shouldn't be doing. He's disrespecting people. He's licking groceries that he did not pay for, by the way. I mean, I don't see it in his hand. He didn't buy it. And apparently they're harassing and disrespecting him. I believe not. Like, anyways, I mean, we haven't talked about this yet, but where is this guy's parents? This guy's parents gonna be like Jack Doherty's parents, and they're literally just not gonna care. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, he's bringing in so much money for us every month that it doesn't matter. Who cares? Fuck being a parent, or at least a good one. If he's making a shit ton of money, putting his life at risk, pissing people off and ruining other people's days, why not? It starts early, guys. It really does. And if anybody's watching me right now who happens to have children this age or younger, or I mean, honestly, just teenagers, don't let them do shit like this. Because how could you be okay with somebody doing this, let alone that they're your child? I know clout looks so good and clout is a drug and whatnot, but if they're doing things like this, I think the best thing to do would be to end it. All right, so we're on to the next video here. Misgendering men prank. Yeah, that seems like a great idea. That seems like it would go down really well. Men out of all people. But at the same time, like, why are we going out and disrespecting people? Like, dude, this guy, once again, scum.
We're at Home Depot now. We're just gonna misgender people and hopefully lower their self-esteem.
Trust me, dude, I don't think anybody's self-esteem can go any lower than yours is, so good luck.
Excuse me, pretty lady. Do you know where the toilets are?
I'm not sure where they are.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, ma'am?
It's a sir.
Honestly, when you go up to people just misgendering them and calling them a lady when they're clearly a fucking man, like, I think they're just gonna look at you like you're fucking stupid. Now, if they don't identify as a man, okay, then maybe you have a small probability of getting it right, but dude, come on. When it comes down to a guy like this and you go up to them like that, either they're gonna get offended and want to beat the fuck out of you, or they're just gonna think you're stupid and have like mental illness, which I mean, you do.
I'm not sure where the sir's at, ma'am.
No, I'm talking about the men's toilets. I know you're used to going to the ladies' room.
I've never been to the ladies' room. What do you think it's like?
You're the one that knows that.
How would you know that?
I mean, you're just a very beautiful young lady.
Well,
so
thank you. Actually, I'm not a lady.
you're just my cute little princess, huh?
I may be a cute princess, but I'm certainly not yours. Actually, here's what we're gonna do.
What's up?
We're gonna take the camera and we're gonna go talk to the manager.
Why?
Why are we gonna go talk to the manager? Because you're actually taking the video without my permission.
All right, I'll give it to the guy. I actually think he handled it quite well. Except at the same time, I think I would just ignore people like this, especially if I realized that they're filming. But at least he didn't fight the kid. But I can tell you right now, if Mawb came up to me and was acting this way to me, I would probably just call him stupid because he literally is like, that's being stupid. I mean, I don't know what else to call it.
Ma'am, I was just wondering where the men's room is.
All the way in the back.
You sure? I know you go to the ladies' room, but you sure that's where the men's room is?
Excuse me, I'm not a lady.
You're not?
Hey, seriously, don't try to do your TikTok. It's not
I'm
that
not
serious.
doing a TikTok.
Why that
is he
asshole's there?
videotaping?
What the fuck? Why are you recording
Hey,
me?
seriously, no, stop. Seriously, because
Stop this bullshit,
he's
okay?
gonna get upset.
What do you mean?
Stop.
Stop this crap right now,
Can you
okay?
move it?
Why are you trying to assault me, sir?
Assault me?
Don't
You
stop.
call me a fucking man, you idiot.
You are a man. What's going on right now?
Out of
Stop.
my face before I leave.
All right, so once again, the reason why I said that he's putting his life at risk is because he's literally provoking people and he's pissing people off. You don't know what the other person is capable of, do you? They could have a gun, a knife, or they could just fucking beat you up. This is another reason why I don't like pranksters and people who go out into public and try to harass people who are trying to live their normal lives and do their things that they need to do in their daily lives. And also at the same time, when it comes down to this random guy being so pissed off about being called like ma'am, like bro, why are you getting so pissed off over this little kid coming up to you and calling you ma'am? Like sometimes people just have to ignore people like this and then they don't get the reaction that they want because that's truly what they're doing it for, especially in this case when he literally has a channel that is dedicated to getting reactions from people for content. So yeah, guys, I guess here's some advice when it comes down to these pranksters and people who will go around in public trying to get a reaction out of you for content on YouTube. Literally just ignore them and don't cause a scene, don't cause a reaction, whatever. Because if you do, you're literally giving them what they want. And at the same time, I mean, I guess you're making yourself look like a fool because this video has almost 250,000 views on it. But something that I find really weird and not really that surprising, to be honest, is that this video has more likes on it than dislikes, and there are so many comments that are praising this behavior. Now, the reason why I'm not too surprised about a lot of people praising this behavior is because I'm guessing a whole lot of his audience is just little kids and teenagers, so I'm not really too surprised. I mean, when you're younger like this, you don't think about how your actions affect other people, and you think everything is a game until you fuck around too hard and you eventually find out. And I mean, honestly, when it comes down to this guy, I hope he never finds out in the way that I believe he could potentially find out in, and I hope he just stops this kind of content. And I mean, when it comes down to it, I doubt he ever will stop this content because, you know, it's making him a lot of money. He's getting a lot of attention. He most likely feels that he's on top of the world. And yeah, I guess that's it for my video, because what more is there to say about this clout chasing kid prankster? Now, if you happen to enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe so that my video will be promoted more in the algorithm so more people will see it. Thank you so much for being a member to the channel. Your support really means the world to me, and I really appreciate it. Now, with all that being said, my name is Breone, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.
Shit it all out.